We begin with our given measurement, 1,234 decimeters over 1. I just put the fraction over 1 to make it a fraction. Now I'm going to be multiplying. Remember, this is a chain of multiplication. Now I need to eliminate decimeters. Recall that when you multiply fractions, you cancel numerators and denominators. So if I have decimeters in the numerator, I need decimeters in the denominator of the next fraction. Since I have the first conversion fact, 10 decimeters equal 1 meter, I can put meters on the top. So I put decimeters and meters because I have a conversion fact. Then the 10 belongs with decimeters and 1 belongs with meters. So since decimeters are on the bottom, I'd put 10 decimeters on the bottom and meters are on top. 1 goes with meters, so I put 1 meter on top, and I'll show you that step now. So again, 10 decimeters, 1 meter, just from the conversion fact. Decimeters down here because I wanted to cancel them with the decimeters up there. So they're going to cancel. At this point in time, we have meters left, and that is not what we desire. Look back up here, we need to go to hectometers next. So I'm going to have another step. I need to cancel my meters, so I'll put meters down here, and then since I have a conversion fact, meters to hectometers, I'll put hectometers up here. Let me show you that. Again, it's 100 meters, so I put 100 on the bottom with the meters. It's 1 hectometer, so I'll put 1 on top with the hectometers. So there's my chain of multiplication. And again, this time, the meters are going to cancel, and that'll leave us with hectometers. Now step 4 is to actually perform the multiplication or division. In this case, I multiply my fraction straight across. Remember, a common denominator is not necessary when you multiply fractions. 1,234 times 1 times 1 will be 1,234 on top. 1 times 10 is 10, times 100 is 1,000 on the bottom. I've illustrated that here. So 1,234 divided by 1,000. Recall that when you divide a number by 1,000, that is going to make the number smaller. Since it has 3 zeros, it's going to move the decimal 3 places to the left when it makes it smaller. This is the whole number, so the decimal is currently here. So that will be 1, 2, 3 places, 1.234. If you must, you can do the long division off to the side rather than do the little trick shorthand way that I showed you there. So you could put your decimal here and then actually do the long division, and you would still obtain 1.234. Now, let's talk about what's going to happen long term. Metric conversions cannot involve more than 2 moves, a prefix to the base and the base to the new prefix. When either the given unit or the desired unit is the base, it only takes 1 step, meaning it only takes 1 conversion fact, and therefore 1 multiplication instead of 2 in that step 3. Let's look at one of those now. Example 2. 0.84 kilometers equals how many meters? Since this is the base unit, this problem will require only 1 step, only 1 conversion. So our map is from kilometers to meters. So we need our conversion fact here, so I'm going to pull out my chart again to show you that once more. The base unit is here. Kilometers are here. Kilometers are on the left, so that makes that larger, so I put 1 kilometer. And then I need to count the moves. 1, 2, 3. 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. So there's our conversion fact. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Okay, which I have here. Now for our next step. Okay, Okay, so I begin with my given measurement, 0.84 kilometers over 1, to make it a fraction. Since we need to eliminate kilometers, we must put kilometers on the bottom of the next fraction so that they will cancel. And since we have a conversion fact that takes us from kilometers to meters, we will put meters on the top. So kilometers on the bottom, meters on the top. You'll notice that I'm using both kilometers and kilometers because both pronunciations are acceptable. Now, the 1 goes in the denominator here because it's 1 kilometer, and 1,000 goes on the top because 1,000 goes with the meters. And then the kilometers will cancel. Then it's a matter of multiplying 0.84 times 1,000. Recall that when you multiply by 1,000, that makes the number larger, which means you're moving the decimal to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3 zeros. So my decimal should go 1, 2, 3. That would make this 840. And you could literally multiply 0.84 times 1,000 if you needed to. Whoops. There we go. Sorry about that. Finally then, that's going to be 840 on the top. 1 times 1 is 1 on the bottom. So that's 840. All right, let's look at one more. Okay, now let this one blank so that we could work through this together. This has a prefix. This has a prefix. That means it's going to take us 2 steps. So we start with the given measurement, go to the base unit. The base unit here is liters. And then from the base unit we can go any place we want. In this case we want to go to kiloliters. Now we need our conversion facts. So I'm going to pull out my scale again. And let's see, one more time. We need decaliters and liters. So that would be here. And the base unit is liters here. Decaliters are on the left, so that makes that the larger unit. So 1 decaliter is equal to, that's 1 move, so that's 10 liters. Let me go back and remind myself what the other one was that I needed. Liters to kiloliters. So that would be here, liters, and here, kiloliters. Kiloliters are on the left, so that makes that the larger unit. So I put 1 with the kiloliters, equals. Then I count the moves, 1, 2, 3, to get back to the base. So that's 10 times 10 times 10, 1,000 liters. So those are my 2 conversion facts that I need. So I'm going to copy those over here. 1 decaliter is equal to 10 liters. 1 kiloliter is equal to 1,000 liters.